Hi, I'm Chelsea.
And I'm Chris.
And we're from Love My Brit. And we're here today to talk about our long distance relationship story. So let's start off. How long ago did we meet?
We met 3 years ago in the summer of 2013.
That was my first time over to the UK.
And we met for the first time when your friend, who you were visiting, came and introduced you to a group of her friends, which I was a part of.
Yes. She took me out for a Monday night pub quiz, and that was my first time meeting the full extensive group, right? Yeah, because I'd already met her boyfriend, and now I was meeting the whole gang, and you were there. What were your first impressions of me?
Well, I thought you were very American.
Oh.
I had seen that you were coming to the event. It was a Facebook event, so I'd seen that you were coming, and I was excited to meet the new American friend.
Yes.
But I honestly didn't know much about you at that time, so
No.
I was just kind of excited to meet someone new.
Right. My first impressions of you were that you were this quiet and shy guy. I had been getting along really well with everybody that night, speaking to everyone at the table, kind of making my rounds, because there were a lot of you guys there. And you were just kind of sitting there quietly when the group wasn't talking directly at you. So I kind of waited until there was an empty spot, and that's when I sat down next to you, because I was like, I need to get to know the quiet guy and try and get him to talk a little bit, because I'm loud like that, I guess. So we talked, and the first thing I noticed is that you had shoes on that were like bright blue, like a robin's egg. And I commented on it, and I was like, I like your shoes.
And I said, thanks, I like your shoes.
Yeah, and I was wearing some leopard print stilettos, so I had some pretty special shoes on as well. So yeah, first impressions was that I guess I was really American and he was shy and quiet.
Yeah.
So yeah, when did you start to develop feelings? For me, it was partway through the week. We've been hanging out more, the whole group, and we kind of started to maintain that conversation. We even talked outside of hanging out during, like, when I would go back home later that evening with my friend. She and I would talk about the day and reminisce, and I would be messaging you.
Yeah.
And your friend Tim. I felt like we all just had this really natural connection, like this friendship that was kind of starting. They were best friends, but I started developing feelings for you halfway through the week, and I felt like even though I wasn't here for the intentions of finding a boyfriend, I was here to just have fun and get to know people, I did start to develop a crush on you. But I wasn't looking for a relationship or anything. I just thought he was really cute. And I was like, he doesn't notice anything that I say. I thought that he just didn't care, or that maybe he was interested in somebody else, but I was kind of like, a little bummed. So by the end of the week, we had my going away night out. It was like my last big night going out to party, and that's when I decided, because all week long you just weren't catching on to my drift.
Oh. I was talking to you, and we would have good conversations, but I wasn't picking up on any of your hints.
My little cues that I liked you. So I just flat out told you. I had, come hither due to my little area of the bar and told you straight up that I liked you, because it just wasn't getting anywhere. I was like, by the end of this week, if I don't tell him, it's going to bug me. So I had to say something, and I told you, and you were left speechless.
Yeah.
Drinking your hand. You were left speechless.
I was like, oh, wow. Oh. Did not see that one coming.
Yeah. I went and sat back down, and I was a little nervous, because obviously I didn't get words out of him. But the next thing I know, you were up at the bar with another friend, and you were talking, and I was like, oh my god, he's talking about me. he's gonna say some mean things, and I don't know what they're saying because I'm all the way over here. It wasn't until the girl I was sitting next to got up and left that you came and sat down next to me, which was my interpretation of mutual feelings. Mm-hmm. I don't think you would have bothered sitting next to me if you didn't have any kind of feelings towards me. And I don't mean relationship feelings, but you had interest in me. So that was
that was your first week in the UK.
Yeah, but that was when we started to develop feelings. And then come the following day after that, where I said goodbye, I had actually told you that I hope that this opens up your eyes or help you understand girl, I don't want to say lingo, but like when girls are kind of hitting on you, that you can start to catch it. Because I had no thoughts or dreams whatsoever of starting up a relationship, let alone a really long distance one such as that with an international person. Yeah,
an English guy.
An Englishman. Although, for most girls that sounds really dreamy. I mean, it is dreamy. Such a nice accent. But that wasn't me, you know, I wasn't there to try and find a boyfriend. That was not why I came to the UK. So I was like, yeah, have fun. I hope you meet lots of girls, because you were still in university at that time too. So like, have fun. Good luck with the ladies. And I went home and continued to talk.
Yep.
And that's when it led to who asked out who. So who asked out who, Chris?
I asked out you.
Yes.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
We'd been talking for another week or so, maybe nearly 2 weeks by that point. And I decided I wanted us to Skype and, you know, see how things were going on in each other's lives.
We've been messaging each other in between the times as well, so it wasn't just the Skype calls that we had.
And then on one Skype call, I decided that I was going to ask you out. And I was really nervous because I knew when you left, you had said that you weren't really expecting anything out of this. And that. So I was already going into it with the sense that it's probably not going to happen, but you know I'm not going to know if I don't say anything. So I asked a question. I said, Chelsea, will you go out with me?
And I said yes. I figured, what do I have to lose? You know? So, yeah, you asked me out on Skype, and I didn't see you for a while after that. We had our first in-person date a couple of months later. Mm-hmm. I came back to the UK. I was there for a week, and we had our first date. So what was our first date like? We went to Bella Italia,
yeah.
Yeah, we went to a nice one. Little did I know then that it was a chain. I thought it was a cute little Italian restaurant, independent, all that kind of stuff, and
locally sourced food.
Yeah, I mean, it's good food, don't get me wrong. It was a nice atmosphere. But now when I look back, I'm like, oh, we went to Bella Italia. But it was a cute date. The restaurant was really nice. I mean, probably one of the nicest ones we've been in. Of all the Bella Italia restaurant establishments I've seen here, that was one of the nicest ones. So it was a nice restaurant, and we had Italian dinner. And then it rained on us when we were going back to my hotel. Mm-hmm. I don't remember what we had planned for the rest of the night, but it rained. So I remember being like, oh, first day we get rained on. Meh. But it was a good date. Mm-hmm. I could definitely tell you were nervous. Very nervous. I was nervous too, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely was a little worried about your thoughts and where this would lead to.
It was your first night in town as well. You just arrived in off the bus.
I did.
Which came from the plane, which came from the US. You travelled a lot that day.
I did.
And you know, it was our first time officially being a couple together in person. We had Skype dates and things, but that was our first in-person date. So
yeah, we never started out as never met because we met officially in person, but then between becoming official and seeing each other again in person was all done online. So we still had that awkwardness of, oh, you know, you're my boyfriend, but I don't know if it's okay to touch you and to be close to you. So yeah, there's still that kind of a little bit of awkwardness to it, but by the end of the week, you know, it was just normal, touchy.
We went on a good few dates throughout that week.
Yeah, so that was good. And then from there, let's see, we got engaged 2 years later?
Yep.
2 years later, and then married, a year after that.
Yep, it's been 8 months now since we married.
Yeah, legally married, and then we just recently had our wedding blessing as well. So that concludes our long distance relationship story. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions or comments, put it in the comment box below. Bye!